When I come around, that. All that bullshit you been talking about, that. Hit us up, get hit back with the get back. And my cats don't miss, dog, you get that. When I come around, that talk, that. All that bullshit you been talking about, that. Hear it on the track, you can bet that I meant that. Nigga try me, you can bet he regret that, bitch. Kicking the dough, fofo grip. I ain't talking about guns, but I got that switch. Say you got money, but you not that rich. Say you so ill, but you not that sick. Hot dogs, I be killing, but I'm not Mike Vick. Cool cat chilling with a really big dick. Said she coming in, I'm like, underlay. You ain't talking money, then you gotta go that away. 2017, I was riding around Mandalay. Right before Paddock dropped 60 to suicide. I was riding past Crenshaw when Nip died. Posted a pic of Prince and wait on it next day. His body back up, getting zip tied. Say I ain't death in the flesh, then you just lied. Said I couldn't do this from the start, now I channel the divine. And they call me all the time, got money on my line like life goes, spit like codes. Like how he turn his dreams to reality like that with his eyes closed. Kill the whole game with a blindfold. No chains on my neck, still ice cold. No, way too much, so old. Still rocking out with the ones that I came with. Flying so high, zooming off in my spaceship, bitch.
I don't like niggas.
I agree with you.
I don't want to talk to niggas. These niggas be fake, they be corny, and I'm not into that, bro. So I'm really like that. And I do some funny shit, I might just get at you. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't believe in your excellence. They saying Mitchell is really incredulous. I had to get rid of all them impediments. They was on extra shit, they wasn't nothing but excrements. Boy, ain't no time for no woe. It's me if you know it's you and you owe with me. Cold as can be, false spitting little niggas gon' come with them heaters and triggers. Beating the nigga. Now he got bruises and scratches and bridges. Now he finna get hit with something relentless. And this shit paving the way for the trenches. Now I gotta get away from that life and make way for a living. I'm showing love to the people that's hating on me but be praising the nigga. I dreaded the ops, it was never the ops, it was really the cops that was playing with niggas. You know who really got ops in the field, whoever making a killing. And you know who really got options for real, and that's whoever making a million. A prince got his principles, but it's the king who gon' have to go make him a thriller. Nigga.
Everybody has a natural gift, but then you go outside and you get influenced and you feel pressure from what's going on outside. And so, you know, I read one time, like, would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world?
When I come around, that. All that bullshit you been talking about, that. Hit us up, get hit back with the get back. And my cats don't miss, dog, you get that. When I come around, that talk, that. All that bullshit you been talking about, that. Hear it on the track, you can bet that I meant that. Nigga try me, you can bet he regret that, bitch. I got that, and I know you want that, yeah. I said I got that, ayy, and I know you want that. Yeah, I said I got that. Word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word. I know you like that. Word that, word that, word that, word that, word. Hey, yeah. She like, let's get to work. Bitch, I've been working and you about to work for me. Now get twerking. Shake that money, make it, then reverse it. Bring it back, show me that you're really worth it. I work hard, but I'm hardly working. I work smart, getting paid while I work it. Imperfect, but I'm still perfect. I'm old school. Write my curses out in cursive. I get though. Hey. Bitches call me Simon cause I said so. And these niggas choking, they got strep though. I get low, then kill him with the birdie, that's my death stroke. Fuck with me, you could get your wig popped. Headshot, headshot, like a battle rap. Hit you with my battle axe. Says you him, you not that. Bitch, you know I got that. Word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word. I know you like that. Word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word. Bitch, I got that. Word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word. I know you like that. Word that, word that, word that, word that, word that, word.
Nala Brown, Gemini magicians always plotting on a deal. Putting in that work like this cotton in the field. Another beat, another meal. Brother speaking how you feel. Word to mama. Been working on the trauma so we heal. Keep it real, milk on the black milk. Raised by the pimps, used to let they head tilt. thread straight silk, working on caprices. They trapping on the block while I'm working on my thesis. Nala Brown, king of the Tissound, Brizzag. Sigmas, I'm stepping and rapping for the Sisag. Nigga, where you been? Out searching for lust. Buffalo came up, Griselda working on trust. I see the moves, it took a cue to get my biz tight. Things improve, I'm up working every midnight. True MC, third base like search. Word in my face on a book, I got work.
That, work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work. I know you like that. Work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work. Yeah, I got that. Work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work. You know you like that. Work that, work that, work that, work that, work that, work. Ayy.
Is a TNT exclusive. It's cuz on this bitch. Know the fuck going on. You do, stupid. Been had the bag what they talking about. Pussy assholes, all cop won't walk it out. Called her a friend, but I guess she a stalker now. Come through flipping your shit like it's Waffle House. I'm a hot topic, I'm all that they talk about. I don't sweat rumors, cause that's just a word of mouth. Took her little nigga, yeah, that's what she heard about. Take all this money, pass him back, tell him work it out. Bitch got walking no space in this coupe. I don't trust these niggas, I know they is food. Try me down, but y'all break out the roof. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm better than you. I ain't your bae or your motherfucking boo. Stay with the blue, so that bitch at your crew. And I stay with the gas, you know this shit boo. I don't wanna be friends, little bitch, I'm cool. Spinning that shit like a DJ. Flipping that money like 3 ways. God gon' shoot like he D-Wade. You ain't say your nigga like 3 days. Shit on a bitch or a B-day. Pay me in full, I ain't giving no leeway. Sports car pull out, they think it's a relay. Ayy, I'm getting paid today. Get to the money, I'm chasing. Can't hit my J, I'm facing. Say you want smoke, I'ma lace it. Bad bitch, I ain't never been basic. With a Glock, hit a pussy, try to say shit. Bitch, please stop, you know you ain't no stepper. Claiming she hard, bitch, soft as a feather. Pass her to me, but I get her together. You picking your battles, I'm straight to whoever. Been had the bag what they talking about. Pussy assholes, all cop won't walk it out. Called her a friend, but I guess she a stalker now. Come through flipping your shit like it's Waffle House. I'm a hot topic, I'm all that they talk about. I don't sweat rumors, cause that's just a word of mouth. Took her little nigga, yeah, that's what she heard about. Take all this money, pass him back, tell him work it out. Feel like 2 chains, cause I'm too different. Seat back and the roof missing. You a 10 and a fry, bitch, I'm roof Chrissy. I'm a 10, you a 5, it's a huge difference. My jewelry colder than a fucking winter. I mix a nigga like a fucking blender. Said I love him, I'm a whole pretender. Throw an egg at a bitch walking out the sprinter. Why is bitches hating on me? Is it because I got all of my teeth? Is it because when you search on my name, it's all about music and not about me? What could it be? You can't be possibly wanting some beef. You shouldn't come for a bitch like me. You better run from a bitch like me. You shouldn't come for a bitch like me. You better run from a bitch like me. Better run. Cause a bitch. Some cool shit, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too much, but you know, it's a whole lot at the same time. Bitch.
What it do, what it do, what it do? Welcome to your live exclusive pick a card reading. All right. Big shout outs to Positive Attitude Aviation, the Aries God, North Node, Jupiter, Sun, Aries, Pisces rising. What's good? Yup. Shout out to the Death Tape, Cuzzo, who you just seen. This man right here called me at 3, like, hey, I got the Cuzzo feature. I got, yep, she's down for a 16. At 4, I wrote to a whole song, and it's ready. After this, I'm gonna record it. We'll see. If I get the verse back, I might preview it. That's going track 10 on the Death Tape. Fuck it up. Let's go. I have my Demon Slayer deck with me. Shout out to those of you who are following Demon Slayer, episode 3 of the Hashira training arc. Anime is very, very well done. The manga is OG, so check that out. There's a lot of good motifs and themes there that are so in line with Gemini season. Gemini is a season of training, whereas Virgo is a season of mastery, which is really more repetition training, but Gemini really begins to activate abilities you integrate in Virgo. So it represents that Gemini through Virgo arc. And, you know, I think that's really dope. We are going to cover the same topics we did with the exclusive card reading, and I'm very excited. We're going to do the destiny that magic through Gemini, through your word, is evolving and leveling up. We all leveling up. It's not just your boy. Geminis are directly representing the level up, but depending on its angle to you and what house, that's where you'll see this next chapter of expansion in your life. And then the next one we'll do is career. And then the one after is romance. Let's go. Let's go. This, this first pile will have 5 cards. 5 cards. We're going to do what is the theme of your evolution and the truth of it, and what's the outcome. Simple stuff. Okay. Excellence. Shout out to King Mitchell. The death tape coming soon. 13 tracks, baby. All right, let's do it. It's a free mixtape, by the way. All right. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Link in the description box below. Let me actually edit it. Okay. I'm editing the video right now, and I'm changing it to $10 minimum. In case you see 20, it's actually 10. It's going to be the regular price on Hipsy. Melissa, thank you. I'm going to hit you with the extra card for those of you who pay the standard rate. So you're just going to add a card. Melissa, I got you. These are major arcana themes. Okay, so this is going to hit a lot harder. Melissa, you're going to be first. Of course. Oh, Christian, I got you on the PayPal. So once again, for those of you who want that hot tarot juice steaming of inspiration and clarity, okay, shout out to Ches out of nowhere. Shout out to all of y'all. You definitely can pick multiple piles. Of course, there is going to be that one that resonates with you, and I would stick with that. Okay. That being said, we do have the Temperance card. The Temperance card representing Sagittarius and the Archangel, Gabriel or Michael, take your pick, not that it really matters, is representing, of course, the integration and balance of your behavior through your lifestyle and taking opposites and creating complementary existence between these facets. It's going to, throughout the rest of Gemini season, really establish a sense of peace if you found that you're certain things you've had to catch up to or may have held you back. So it's very promising. And given the ancient quality of this card, this is also going to reflect in your experience. The Magician is more personally focused. This Temperance is an alchemy card. It is alchemy. So you're going to really apply this through everything, being able to connect with the opposite nature of everything. Positive attitude. I got you, Sir Jack. And that's really dope. This is also going to reveal elements of your subconscious that you can bring completely and materialize physically through your behavior, through your lifestyle, in ways that you allow this to work for you and with you, and then really transcend the physical in leading with your unconscious. It's like a souped up balance card. All right, souped up justice card. What else are we picking from it with Temperance? Temperance, now I'm also picking up, is going to take, at this point, out of Aries and Taurus, grounding the steam. There is an intensity to the activation of these powers and abilities that through the cooling of Gemini season is going to temper and balance and steam down a lot of this. So it's not going to be as sensitive. This is going to once again integrate everything. Let's go. Pile uno. What do we have? Do you know? If you're Aquarius, you probably do. All right. What is the theme of your evolution, and what magical abilities as a result? We do have the Hierophant. Love this. This is starting off really dope. Pile one, you are the popes and the gang leaders. There is a sense of organization around your ability to communicate that will now take the past 12 years of literally leveling up your ability to put your thoughts into words and now create the foundation. Pile one, you are the foundation makers. You are creating a new status quo. Your language is gold. You speak the keys with which people gather around you and spread your word. And of course, with the integrity with which you do this, Pile One, this is going to motivate you to join clubs, create clubs. You're going to really create a space and hub, even if not physically, with which people can join and get the good word. It's like you're leading a church, but this is more organization. You're putting organization and authority with the status quo you're establishing. And I really, really like that. Blue Flame, we might as well trade. We should do a live reading trade, Blue Flame. We should read each other live on YouTube and then read other people as well who want readings. That being said, the outcome, Pile One, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the OG Demon Slayer who taught every Demon Slayer breathing styles because he was the original sun breather, a technique with which came into the future generation to basically destroy the devil, Muzan. So this is leveling up. This is basically, Pile One. If you start an organization this month, by the end of the month, it's packed. Like you're that good. Okay. This is definitely going to expand. And I'm using that as an analogy. You don't have to really lead a church. You know what I mean? This is just going to have you represent a new status quo. And Lucia, you're the one who's going to break the one we're in now first. You are establishing what this new status quo looks like, and Jupiter is expanding this to where now the far reaches of the world are able to be reached by your endeavors. Okay, philanthropy, tax benefits and exempt status, the works. Pile two. We have the Empress. You are leveling up your swag. This is Midas touch shit, baby. And I like that because Pile One was Taurus. This is Venus. So this is not just using it's like every word you speak is gold, and it quite literally adds shine and polish to the situation. You could literally take a shit situation and have it smelling like Febreze after, just with your words. And this is talking about your general sense of swag and abundance, attracting money and romance and platonic connections that have that signature of beauty. For you women watching, this is you stepping more into your goddess self, this divine feminine principle. This is the pregnant Empress. Okay. And I really love they use this Demon Slayer here. With this, you want to see a general expansion of everything you have sowed seeds for that actually hold value. So whereas Jupiter is going to bring like a very huge expansion of it, the Empress is just going to add so much value that has you walk around with confidence, you know what I mean? And puts you in a position to own your beauty. So the outcome we have here is the Strength card. And I like this duo. This is you getting sexy. Okay. If you pick Pile Two, you sexy, regardless of your sex. And the reason why this is very, very key is in furnishing your own beauty and creativity. The Strength card is going to fuel infinitely your passions. And if you pick Pile Two, this should hit very hard to you and for you. If you've been struggling with having a creative outlet, with having all the necessary things and ingredients to freely express your passions, Pile Two, this is it. This is it. And it's all coming from you. This is all the harvest of your own fruits of labor. Okay. And I really like the strength card here because this is going to also, with this pronounced confidence, beauty, and abundance, have you master your own lust towards life and fully kind of just stay with energy. But this is just also very sick. These are two feminine principles here. And it is definitely talking about becoming a sex symbol in that way. So, in the way you define. Now, for pile tree, all three of y'all, we do have the chariot card. All you do is win, 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 no matter what. You got success on your mind. You can never give it up. And anytime you step into the building, everybody's hands go up and they stay there and they ask for your autograph. And then they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe I met you. You're so amazing. You've inspired me. This is amazing. What am I going to do? This is awesome. All right. And I want to really talk about that, pile three. You pretend you didn't just hear me say that. And this is really very important once again, because there is a determination that's going to boost you forward to achieve every single one of your goals. This determination did not come out of nowhere. It's the determination you've gotten to this point at, but there's a decisive willpower that puts what you have in perspective, especially this Gemini season, and has you from your own merit accomplish a victory. That's what is being established with the Chariot card. This really adds a nature to magic abilities that have you cross the finish line and take what you are intending and accomplish it as if it was a magical ability. So that's really, once again, if Pile 1 has that, organizational mind frame, and Pile 1 is coming into like a higher system of magic. Pile 2 has the swag. Pile 3, all you do is win. This is like victory that you are not only stepping into, but establishing, everyone in their own way. But you want to think about goals that you have that you are very excited about achieving, and claim them right now, because that's what you have already done and will be experiencing. And I think a perspective switch like this will also make light of victories you don't really see as victories and add more momentum to you. And you will not, of course, give in to immediate gratification. Now, with the Tower card, this is talking about an overnight success. For some of you, this overnight success and instant victory may have taken 10 years. It may have taken 15 years. It may have taken 2 months. It may have taken one night. All right. So keep this in mind, because the Tower card with an outcome does not give you preparation time. You're getting ready to get slingshotted forward, and you must keep momentum. So you're not really going to have time to rest on your laurels and be like, yeah, I achieved this. You're going to have to just keep on moving, but that's the magic. You're evolving. That's just what you're going to keep on doing. So the only thing with the Tower is it will be uncomfortable if you're not ready. If you stay ready, you're going to hit the ground running. If you're not ready, you're just going to have to adjust really quick in order to maintain that momentum. All right, Pile 4. Let me shuffle these, put these in different spots. Pile 4. Let's go, 4. What is the nature? What is the theme you are evolving into? We have the High Priestess. Look at me, Pile 4. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You psychic as fuck. Listen, this is not a joke. If you pick Pile 4, you're unreasonably psychic. You're so psychic, you're a bit delusional. You veiled yourself to your own self. So like there's an excess of psychic potential and activity engaging with metaphysical mechanics that has convinced you at a subconscious level that a lot of the blending of your subconscious reality and objective reality is real. This isn't even supposed to be possible. I don't know what kind of witchcraft you're doing, but you are sustaining a reality that is objectively not real. So when people say that you're delusional, they're technically not wrong, because you are performing magic that is warping reality. Okay. So if you aren't confident in your psychic ability, you're seeing synchronicities at an abnormal rate. And you may not realize that this is a product of supernatural abilities you have that are outside the realm of normal and thinking they're normal. So this is very key. Like if you picked pile 4, the nature of this evolution of magic is now that you've gotten your intuition to a peak, it's quite literally breaking it through into a level that's going to be super functional, syncs on syncs and syncs. But like the major message here is that you are redefining your perception around you unlearning everything you've been taught about intuition and your intuition. See, there's intuition, which is the natural capability every living being has, from animals, plants to humans, that functions just like intellect, which is a natural quality people may have levels of. And then there's your intuition that is unreasonably potent and weird and strange as fuck. You're psychic as fuck. You're like weird psychic. Like you'll just casually drop in conversation things you shouldn't even know about me or people who you're talking to, and just the strong feeling you're meant to say. Like I was meant to, you're that strange psychic person. Like who really asked you to say that? Because that was exactly what I needed to hear. No, you are weird, as in supernatural. Like you are kind of weird. Like there's no reason why you are telling me about a dream that I had 2 days ago with accurate precision right when I needed to hear it too. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. And now this is going to enable you to functionally, like, imagine if you read tarot so well, you could predictably use it to know what's going to happen, to not just divine, to like quite literally open up the truth. And it's spot on every time because of the work you've done to build this. So the outcome we have of this is the hangman. The hangman is going to completely transform and transcend your personality. This is an awakening of how solid your intuition is, which delves out of the line of linear logic, but still reaches the conclusion that a logical deduction will reach. Okay. The hangman is going to have you surrender to your intuition fully and transform your personality through it. So with the hangman, there's a lot of things that you might be worried about that you're not going to be worried about because your intuition has made it clear what it is. So it's like you're seeing an event and everyone's getting at you like, ha ha, look at what happened. Look at what happened. And you already know what your intuition shows you about that. It's going to change your perspective. Like what you thought that would look like, it's going to reveal not only something deeper, but quite literally take your spirituality and have it reflect this. You are suspending and surrendering a sense of deductive and inductive reasoning to uncanny intuition. And that feels weird because you are now gaining information at an extrasensory metaphysical level that foregoes the need for you to analyze what's happening. And from within yourself, you are coming into an understanding of events before they even happen and while they're happening. So this is going to really allow you to surrender and allow it to express through you and not feel like you have to do what's out of your control. Everything that's out of your control, your psychic nature has already handled. This is the moon. The high priestess is your moon, and the hangman is Neptune. We're going to have moon Neptune in Pisces at 29 degrees in a couple days. So this is definitely going to establish this. Sean, I'm only doing the tarot cards. So I just want to keep that in mind. For those of you sending in stuff, okay, card pull. So I will kind of bring in some of the astrology. I see you said card pull. Totally got you. So with that being said, wait, this says, oh, Venmo. Cool. With that being said, yeah, this is gonna really help you flow. It's like, especially for those of you who doubt your intuition, you're not gonna doubt it anymore. All right, so pile 5, we have the Emperor, baby. You are swinging your motherfucking nuts loud and proud, and you're slamming your nuts on the ground like it's steel, and you didn't wince. You did that shit like a champ, and you're letting them swing. And people are looking at you, ominous, like scared. Like, how did he swing his nuts? How did she swing her nuts on the floor and she didn't even wince from the impact of the balls to the steel ground? And then they look at the ground and they see that the ground was cracked a bit. Like you have steel balls that crack the ground, and you're letting them swing. You're standing on your authority. Okay. That's a good question, Blue Flame. I'm not entirely sure. I only have PayPal, Venmo, and Hipsy, but I know PayPal, I think, accepts debit cards or credit cards. That's a good question. So yeah, this is power. If you pick pile 5, like I want to talk about the distinction between pile 1 and 5. Pile 1 is the Hierophant, which is right after the Emperor. So both piles, you're both establishing authority, right? But the Hierophant is Taurus, whereas the Emperor is Aries. The authority pile 1 is establishing is to set a new precedent and status quo, to really share the keys. Pile 5, you are establishing this authority singularly to create this path, to father some shit. And this is cool. You're going to be connected to pile 2, who got the Empress, the mother and the father, right? She is nurturing the seeds and harvesting that abundance. You are establishing authority and you're ruling. All right. This is going to really take everything you're working towards and putting you into a position to really establish all the ownership and power with which you'll be able to engage with other sovereign beings. All right, in the expression of yourself. Though, if you pick pile 5, the way you're going to interact with government structures and territories is not going to be like your average citizen. All right, the paperwork and discipline involved with that, in your own way, you're establishing that, and that's really dope. You definitely have rulership magic that bends to your authority. That has things bend to your authority, and we have the star. So the outcome is this: is the authority you've established is going to have you gain massive recognition. If you pick pile 5, it's like you run your own business and music label, and you also produce your own music. So you don't need a manager because you are your own manager. Or the way that you would deal with the manager is as one who can manage yourself. So you know exactly what to delegate to them, and you're not going to get you're not going to, it's not going to be like someone who needs a manager. You know what I mean? So we're looking at both of this. The star card is fame, it's recognition, it's you being the inspiration that brings reality to your dreams. Okay. And it's also a deeper awakening of supernatural abilities and gifts that you came here to express to inspire the rest of the world, which is gangster and badass. All right, so we're going to step into the second reading for career. We're going to do 3 piles on that one and 3 cards. We're going to do what is the theme of your career? What is the finances? What is the theme around finances for you? And what's the outcome of that? What do we get? All right, yeah. Okie dokie, baby. Pile 1, 2, and 3. If anyone tells you they don't believe in tarot, tell them to sit down and you will read them right now. And then they can lie to you about how the reading was inaccurate. And if they don't want to do it, tell them to shut the fuck up because you were ready to demonstrate it. That's it. That's the time we're on right now. So the underlying that tarot applies to anything. So we do have the strength card. Your career is shifting 100,000% towards your passions. So you want to really start thinking, what is it that brings excitement and fuels you within? There is a passionate attitude you are taking towards your current career, as the success from it is going to give you more to be excited about. And for many of you, this is you centering your passions around your career. The invigoration and the mastery of passion through this Leo card is going to add a lot of fun. So whatever it is you do or are meant to do, you want to really get ready to be approaching it with so much more fun. There's so much more energy, an infinite amount of energy that you're going to go there. But the thing that you really want to establish here is, some of you may believe that you can't support your passion. That is a lie. You're going to find out over the next few years. And it's not in a way where you have to quit your job and risk everything to do it. Just know you want to start thinking as if you sustain this. And some of you will be inspired as to what that is. This doesn't have to really speak of the career. You could work a regular 9 to 5, and when you show up in that job, it's lit. Everyone starts having fun. Like, there's an authentic passion with which you honor the schedule you made with the employer, and it is a fun experience. You're actually able to hold your own. And it's also talking about how you're stronger than you could ever realize, and the work you do through your career will express this. This is also talking about some of you selling sex and adding sex appeal to what you do in a way that can be slutty, or doesn't have to be slutty. All right. Slore. All right. If you picked pile uno, what is the nature of your career you are evolving? We have the Empress. So if you pick pile 1, there is a significant nature of how much you are going to make more money, more clients, more associates, greater quality. Like, the quality of everything that you use for your career is upgrading. This is going to have you harvest the abundance. With the Empress, sometimes there could be too much abundance, like if it comes with the devil. But this is definitely a strong, prominent position, especially for those of you who work in the beauty industry. If you pick pile 1, you will find that you gain a lot of success, whether you are a lawyer, a grade school teacher, a mechanic, or a nail technician. Anything that you do that adds value and beauty specifically to people is going to bring you a lot of success during this period. Obviously, anything that adds value is the fundamental basis towards trade, but we want to focus on beauty and a bit more emphasis on value. This is going to hit for those of you, even if you're not in the beauty industry, how you bring beauty to the industry and polish it up. Like, because of you, you're going to make it pop. There are going to be certain things that people looked at and wouldn't necessarily think of doing, that because you do it, it's interesting to them now. It's like, wow, I might want to do that. Like, it's not just making it cool. It's making it pop. It's making it a lot more beautiful and polished. Now, we do have the Hangman here. The Hangman is saying surrender to changing your finances out of control. There is a change in your finances. With the Hangman, you're having to surrender to forces outside of your control when it comes to how your money is being made, because you're changing how your money is being made, especially with the Hangman, which requires faith and surrender. Some of you are getting out of the habit of feeling that you have to do more to make more, but your own value and beauty is speaking for you. So it's going to allow you, in surrendering to your own value, to do less and make so much more. And this is you're going to quintessentially shift your perspective around your finances from one that's limited to one that now reflects the abundance that you have and are a source of. The abundance isn't coming to you. The abundance is coming from you. That's what's having you harvest all these riches. All right, bars. That was a bar. So the outcome that we have is the moon. The moon card is representing a very unique and different path you will be taking through your career. And this is very important. Once again, like if you're in the beauty industry, with the moon card, The established traditions and the way with which people work is not going to be how you work. All right. Some of you literally could do your business during the nighttime and then you're asleep while everyone is working. Like this is not necessarily a traditional 9 to 5. And even if you're working a traditional 9 to 5, the moon card is going to really help you see beyond the illusions and into things hidden in plain sight that transcend not only your perception, but enable you to move forward with your psychic ability. And that's why you're having to surrender to the way you come into finances, as the forward direction of your career is going to take this value and beauty and abundance, and it's going to now reflect the creative aspect of your soul through your imagination. This is the card of dreams. So you're going to color in the stencil of your dreams that you have kind of prepared moving forward. And it is going to really step into like fantasy. All right. The moon card only brings delusion when you're not accepting reality. But now, through this greater freedom of being in a position to walk the beat of your own drum and follow the guidance of your soul, this is going to bring you unconventional success. All right. So if you pick pile 2 out of 3 piles, let's go. Let's go. So what nature of career are you evolving? We have the Judgment card. So if you picked pile 2, you are coming into the greater extraordinary realization, especially with Pluto and Aquarius, of what you're truly meant to do. Some of you are realizing that everything you've been doing as part of your career now is just one room of the greater mansion and castle that represents your life purpose and career. And you've been in that room for so long that maybe you felt like that was it. And now the roof is opening up and you're seeing that your calling is so much greater. This is also showing how your career leads into your calling and awakening how some of you have been doing your calling, but it's awakening deeper understanding of it. All right. It's also allowing you to be a median of how people awaken to who they are and to what they're meant to do. So this is very beautiful. This is going to take every event since you were born up into this point to really break the ground under you into why you're meant to do what you're doing. Financially, we have the Lovers card, baby. This is Gemini. So the Lovers card, and if we're not talking about romance at all, it's actually talking about money. Oddly enough, it's not money in the traditional sense where I'm working very hard and I'm making this money. It's money because you love what you're doing. And this may not make initial sense because it may go against, once again, traditional ways of how you may have been conditioned to come into success. And that's where, with Judgment and awakening this, this is definitely going to tap you into a passion, not even a hobby, like something that you genuinely love doing and are talented at. And the stimulate, like the Lovers card here is talking about you being able to spend money on what you love. It's also talking about, through sexual alchemy and soulmate connections with a soulmate, coming into a fortune. All right. If we blend romance into this mix, what this is establishing is not getting with someone rich and coming into money through that, but establishing through this true union or a love union greater finances. And this can now bring partnership to the nature of how you make your money, especially if it's awakened that maybe you're meant to partner and work with someone. So now the outcome of this is the High Priestess. This is going to illuminate a whole lot of layers that might have gone under the radar. It's going to make sense of profound synchronicities you've had for a while. And with the High Priestess, this is kind of like pile 1. With the because the High Priestess is the moon, and then the moon is Pisces. Pile 2, there's an element of psychic ability and or witchcraft that you're going to awaken to. Like, some of you might be meant to walk the priest or priestess path, and you may connect with who you're meant to connect to do this, or you may really grow a love for devoting yourself in this way. This isn't like a Hierophant religious pile. This is like a spirituality pile. And the thing with the high priestess is it's unconventional spirituality that goes against the religious structures of the time. The high priestess is the true devil card for religious people who say that it's of the devil, because the high priestess is your own brand through your intuition, understanding the symbols laden beneath the surface. All right. Once again, you're psychic as fuck if you pick pot. Like, if you pick pot 1, you have psychic abilities and you have powerful dreams, right? But if you pick pot 2, you're psychic as fuck. And if you pick pot 1 and 2, you're too psychic. So, I mean, you're all psychic regardless of the pile. But yeah, this is really beautiful, pile 2. Once again, pile 2, I feel like this is stepping you into a more deeper understanding of the purpose of your psychic abilities and how you're able to really use that in your career and come into more of a love of how you make money using it. All right. If you pick pile 3, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So your entire career is expanding. Unlike pile 1, that's coming into greater abundance naturally. Pile 3, everything you've set in place, leveling up, completely leveling up. There's a greater reach with the success you come into. Shout out to Christian Dixie. This is quite literally like winning on the Wheel of Fortune, right? And winning in infinity. Shout out to Infinity Gang. There is a fortune to this that is aligned with destiny. It is quite literally like winning the lottery. Okay. So you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot when it comes to your career, whether being at the right place at the right time, getting the right position. And financially, we do have the Emperor. So much serious shit is getting together, and you are establishing authority over your own money. Pile 3, you make exactly the amount of money you want to make, when you want to make, how you make that. Okay. Gangster shit. You're not going to have seesaws of, you're not living paycheck to paycheck. You're commanding this wealth. All right. And this represents being able to build an empire with these finances, regardless of what money's in your bank account. It's the discipline in this evolution that's going to sustain it. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to level your career up and everything you make. And the Emperor is the discipline to sustain that wealth and command it like it's your bitch. Now, we do have the outcome, which is the Fool. This evolution and level up is going to open up the doors to a brand new adventure. It's going to level you up out of your current situation and really have you now throw away all your previous responsibilities, because now they're open roads for you that will innovate how you can really express this success and what else you want to do. So it's going to really open up your mind. And I think this is going to be super exciting. Okay. Finally, we're going to do the romance spread with Venus and Jupiter and the Sun in Gemini, and subsequently Mercury and the new moon. All right. We're going to do 4 piles with 2 cards each. With 2 cards each. Or I should do 1 card each. With 1 card each. Yeah. So what's the romance message for you? We have card 1, 2, 3, 4. The underlying theme we have here with death is signaling transformation. And this level and nature of transformation is taking your current relationship status right now, and it is transforming it. Some of you are going to cut off dead weight. Some of you are coming to the end of your current relationship. Some of you, you're never going to be single again. All right. So this is definitely taking into account how you've transformed and reflecting it romantically. But keep that in mind. The nature of your approach to romance and your romantic, I mean, it doesn't mean if it's good, it's going to be bad. It's just going to transform, either through renewal or just certain things that certain themes in a relationship that end. All right. For a lot of you, it's your single status. Pile card 1. What is the romance message? We have the star card. Congratulations, pile 1, especially if you've kissed certain frogs along the way. You are coming into the dream relationship. The star card is quite literally the Isis figure that represents true soulmate recognition. This is also alluding to the archetype of who you might romantically be engaged with. And this is someone who's well known in their community. This could be someone who's famous. Whether you or both of them are famous or not, this is also going to lead to greater recognition, even if just between both of your souls. There's a supernatural quality to this that's going to rejuvenate. And especially if you've given up on love, have you believe in this again, once again, again. Once again. Once again. So yeah, that's beautiful. And some of you had to kind of go through bad relationships so you can appreciate this. And it doesn't have to really be bad. You could, you could have gone through good relationships, but like, what at each point you learned from each. So if you got card 2, we have the strength card. If you pick pile 2, you're having a lot of sex. This is especially if you want fun and frolics and you have a crush. This is, whether it's with the crush or not, you're going to be having very tantalizing, exciting sex. Because this is a romance reading, I'm going to keep it a buck. This is sexual activity. For those of you who don't want to have sex, you're connecting romantically with someone who shares in your passions. Even if they're not into what you're into, you're taking them out to a show, you're genuinely dancing with them, like you're having fun. And if you're having sex, you're having sex. Like, this is fun sex. Like, this is just like you're laughing during it, and you're just like, you like that, and you're like, yeah, or you like that, and it's like, yeah. So like, yeah. That's awesome. And it's also saying that your libido is huge. You don't get tired. You sex freak. You've mastered your lust and you've tamed it. Your romantic partner is like, you want to go another round? And you're just looking at them like, pathetic. I've been ready 5 minutes ago. Like, yes, this is, you're the lion. You have a lion level of libido. I love how we went from Aquarius to Leo. Okay. So that's very fun. Okay. All right, card tree. For card 3, we have the Empress. So you're establishing unconditional love, pile 3. If you pick pile 3, there's so much quality and beauty that you have within and expressed. You're manifesting romance with a person or with the being that loves you unconditionally, that reflects the unconditional love you have, freely gives to you. With the Empress card, a lot of gifts, a lot of smooches, a lot of really like beautiful love. All right. The Sun card is going to be more happy feel. The Empress is just bougie in all the good ways. It's like y'all drink tea with your pinky up. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to the store and buying luxury brands. This is real love. But note on the unconditional nature of this real love. Like, they love you more than just for you. They truly see the beauty in you. Now, for pile 4, we have the Judgment card. All right. You're going to understand how romance for you is tied to your life purpose, how being with a romantic partner, especially if you picked this Judgment card in the career pile. I think it was pile 2. So yeah. So relative to that, this is definitely putting you in a position to very powerfully, very powerfully open up, and 2, come into your true life's purpose through dealings with a romantic partner, or through, I'm not going to say romance is your life purpose, but it can romanticize your life purpose. But no, we're talking about like love relationships and who you may be with, and synchronicities included. This is going to kind of align you to how your life purpose is linked to a romantic partner, or even to the concept of how you approach romance. All right. So that was awesome. I'm going to do the live readings. Okay. Melissa, Micah, Christian, Miss Davis, Blue Flame, Sean, Feliciano, and Sir Jack. I got you. All right. We're going to start with Melissa. So we do have the devil card. The devil card is having you become born again, Melissa, and it's putting you in a position where you are conquering the flesh and leading with your spirit. This actually brings a materialistic sense of success that you won't be tempted by or fall toward because of this discipline. So just keep that in mind. We do have the world card and we do have the magician. This is such a powerful combination of cards here that's establishing fulfillment and completion through the expression of your greatest skills and abilities, reminding you that you have literally everything you need to succeed and the world is yours. So the devil card is that temptation that comes where it's like, serve me and I can give you the world. And you, of course, let the devil know to kick rocks because you don't serve anybody. You rock with God. All right. Especially the world, which is the God card. And with the magician being that expression of the word, this is a total element of success that exalts your skills, and you're able to really come into fulfillment and spread that throughout the world. So I really see that devil card as temptation, especially knowing you're Gemini, born 76, which is, I think Saturn might have been around that during that period. No, it was closer to Virgo, but still, yeah. Yeah, it was in Cancer. It was getting ready to go into Leo. So that's definitely cool. You're harvesting your Saturn return. All right. So next we're going to do Micah. Want to know more about money, investments, timing. So, Micah, we do have the world card. This is really good, considering your message. By the way, those of you still watching, the people who paid for live readings, some of those readings might apply to you. So stick around. If it applies, keep it. If it don't apply, let it fly. So as far as money, investments, and timing, Saturn is the card of timing and karma. So the timing is going to elapse perfectly and incredibly, along with the cycles of when things are going to naturally complete. It also speaks to you being in full control and things working out the way they're meant to, especially with the North Node getting closer to Saturn. So this is literally saying the underlying theme of your question is success and fulfillment. You're going to come into the totality of this fulfillment through you're literally graduating. And it's nice to know, Cap Moon Gang, as a Taurus rising, you know, the 11th house is being aspected. You're having a Gemini return, a Venus return rather, and your second house of finances is being activated this Gemini season. So it's not a coincidence. You're inquiring about, of course, the new cycle of money that you're truly going to establish. Now we do have judgment. Judgment is you previously awakening, especially with the nodes on your sign, what you're meant to do and spreading this awareness of your life purpose. The magician returning again speaks of you having literally everything that you need in order to accomplish this success, regardless of how it looks like. So the judgment is awakening further proficiency and application in your abilities. And we got the emperor. So once again, especially with the world, you're not only coming into success, you're establishing a new paradigm. You're establishing a new authority through the success you're coming into and establishing. The investments that you're making are also very lucrative relative to the discipline of you backing it and your intentions with the magician. So definitely practice the law of assumption as well, because you're going to come into the full reap and benefit of literally claiming exactly what it is you know you're worth. Okay, which is very beautiful. And as an Aries sun, Emperor is Aries. So that's really where I feel that comes into very beautifully. All right. So next we have Feliciano, old angry boss. So we do have as an underlying theme for you the Hierophant. The Hierophant is urging you to go by the status quo. And this could be of your own ethics. This doesn't have to be of what like society tells you to do. This is basically based on your integrity and the philosophy around it. You are coming into greater spiritual keys of wisdom that will really guide you and move forward. Once again, like a gangster. Now we do have the Fool card. The Fool card is definitely speaking towards opening your mind towards a new direction. In stark contrast, by the way, the Fool card does the unconventional. The Hierophant wants you to do things by the book. So this is where you are taking that leap of faith with an open mind and coming into a new philosophical understanding with which you're representing as this Pope. And we do have the Lovers card. This is in tandem marriage, but I think this could also be a new approach towards what you love to do and a new soulmate. All right. This could be meeting a soulmate that has a long-term potential here with the Hierophant where you learn from each other who's not your type. They may not like the type of music you like. They may not necessarily go to the same spots you do, but in connecting together, you both open up each other's worlds, and that's lit. All right. Sir Sean, let's get it. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. All right. So we do have the Chariot card. You have been very focused and determined, and the direction with which your willpower is driving you is leading you straight to success. Everything that you're currently working on, all you have to do is maintain that momentum by not giving in to immediate gratification, which presupposes you're coming into major success. With the Judgment card now, this is revisiting what you're meant to do. And I think reawakening this purpose is what's driven you to move forward and succeed. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're leveling the fuck up. And now with the Chariot card, it's like everything you're putting your effort towards is not only succeeding, it's succeeding big. And in understanding with Pluto, this is beautiful. This is literally Pluto trine Jupiter from Aquarius to Gemini. And this is going to streamline so much more of where you want to expand the success. And with the High Priestess, it's going to pronounce a lot of synchronicities and signs that will come into more understanding and alignment. And it's leveling up your psychic abilities. It's enhancing your intuitive element and capability. And of course, with the Fool card, this is going to, through this expansion, have you journey through a new adventure. In opening your mind, because you're leveling up to a new level, it's going to open up a whole new path of roads. And as you're guided by the intuition represented by the High Priest, you can have a blindfold on and know exactly where you're meant to go through all of this, which is awesome. Next, we have Christian Garcia. Okay. Christian, the Empress can represent the divine feminine principle expressed through beauty. And it could also represent a significant woman in your life, normally a mother figure. The High Priestess would be like your wife, girlfriend, sister. The Empress is also speaking of the polish of beauty through this Gemini season that will really not only add value to what you're speaking, but propel you forward through this. And we have the Sun. So the Sun card is talking about happiness through this Gemini season as a result of your success and the joy that you're exuding within, especially with the Lovers card, where now love is a central theme of your feelings, which now brings me back to the Empress. This could be the divine feminine principle and your relationship with women in your life that will not only be enhanced and be brought a spotlight to. right? This is Sun and Gemini. This is also going to really bring so much joy in relating and connecting sexually with someone else too. And with the Temperance card, it's going to take these themes and balance them very well, especially with the Temperance. The joy that you're experiencing is being integrated into your lifestyle. So it's not a fleeting victory, it's now the light that will shine forward. And with the Temperance card, it's engaging alchemically. That also pronounces more of the beauty that you have. And I think will kind of make complementary opposites in your life. Now, bonus card we have is the Wheel of Fortune, which is also going to be like you hitting the jackpot and winning the lottery. This is being so aligned with destiny. You don't have to know what to do. It's just you doing, it's just it happening with you. And once again, I want to say with Jupiter trying Pluto right now, this could be active right now. This is also a theme and message for the rest of the transits throughout next year. So next we have Miss Davis Creative. One for Amy Harris and then two for me. Okay, so the underlying theme we have for you, Nikki, is the Hermit. This is you being put in a position to very powerfully lead yourself with your own word. I learned that the word is the lamp that lights you forward, and your own word, Nikki, is your number one authority. Okay. There's going to be what other people advise, but your own mastery, discipline, and whether through solitude or just inward reflection is having you bear all the fruits unique to you. And this is a really great model. So this is a magician card as well. So you're not using the spells everyone else is using. You're using your own experience and mastery. Now we do have the star, Lady Aquarius, and this is definitely speaking of you coming into so much of not just abundance, but also being this inspiration and coming into greater recognition for your work and everything you've accomplished. And the bonus card we have for you is the Lovers. So I do feel like this can segue romantically for you. Gemini is that fifth house of passion that will be activated, but one that's also personal, that's really deep and can even start platonically and grow deeper. And Amy, we do have the Wheel of Fortune for you. So this is you quite literally leveling up. I think you might have pulled that card in the pick a card reading as well. But this is definitely going to expand all your endeavors and you're going to hit the Jackie pot. Yeah. Jackpot. Oh, snap. We got Blue Flame. Last but not least, Lady Blue Flame. Lady Lisa. What the hell is going on? My whole energy shifted. I could say things to people that could get me fired. That's Chiron North Node Aries. Okay, you're on fire all year and forever. But I love the way you kind of framed that, especially because you want to keep stirring up trouble. You want to definitely walk away if it's not worth it to you. If it's not worth it to you, just keep standing your ground, because you just standing in that authenticity is going to piss off fake people. It's just going to keep pissing off inauthentic people because they don't have to agree with what you're saying, but and Cap Moon Gang, you know how we do. We unrelenting. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Okay. So underlying theme we have for you is the star. You are God's chosen. You are the exalted one. And this is definitely going to shine, regardless of what negativity or around you, people who may not stand your reactiveness. It's going to really shine that light through the path you're meant to walk. You are the star that is illuminating and inspiring with your gifts that are going to awaken more supernaturally. We do have, of course, the Moon card. The Moon card is your dreams and psychic abilities are hauntingly accurate and precise. You're coming into major dream activity that is quite literally revealing what subconscious whispers help you see beyond the reality of this physical. All right. And there's a nuance here with the moon that's going to support you doing things in your own way. So when people criticize you for doing things that's not traditional, you're not supposed to. Okay. And we do have the devil card here. The devil card is really just catching people and exposing people in this case for the devilish things that they do. This also could allude with the moon doing certain things illegally, whether justified or not. Not in a way to just say F the system, but within integrity. And this could I see as you through the moon kind of exposing the darkness that's happening with people in work, in your relationships. And I don't think they may like that you have a proactive element of freely exposing that or talking about that. You're not pointing the finger, but we do have the hermit card. The hermit card is you once again lighting the lamp of your word and putting yourself in a position to gain success through your own mastery. Especially with you, there are facets of what you've taught yourself and it's shining through. It's like with the moon card as well. The moon and hermit are both my birth cards. With the moon and the hermit card, it's like you created your own path. People can't copy you because what you do is so unique to you. It's so different from what other people do that because you don't fall for the traps other people fall for in the regular road they walk, it allows you a different perspective and underground. With the devil card, a lot of what you're doing is underground. It's hidden. It's occult in a way where people don't even realize the success you're coming into because you're not really openly broadcasting it. And we do have the chariot card. So speaking of success, you are winning, winning, winning. And the key to this success through the hermit is literally you doing your own thing because you're not doing what other people are doing, because you're not copying people, even though they're copying you. This is you charging fully determined through to achieve everything you want to achieve. So everything you have on your mind to achieve, you're achieving it. It's already achieved. You can claim it. But the chariot card is definitely speaking of that forward movement. All right. Then the peeps see, I said it before it happened. This is that star card, supernatural inspiration. And we have the world. What a fitting end. The world card is now through this success and achievement coming into total fulfillment. So the moon card and the devil card and the hermit card is you working unconventionally and underground, being able to expose the darkness within people that is directing you towards success and fulfillment. You're graduating everything you've done now. Bonus card we have is a magician. So the magician is quite literally the full realization of your talents and skills, psychically, intuitively, everything that you're good at doing. It's the reminder that you have everything you need. And I love that it's the follow-up to the world because it's singularly reminding you of what it is you not only bring to any situation, but the magic as a magician you are that has your word be your magic wand. And I can't wait to do this reading live with you because I think it's going to be very exciting. Okay. So you guys stay blessed. Oh, Sir Jack, can't forget you. Okay. Yep, claim it. If you like it, claim it. This is the magic pot. We do have the temperance for you. All the projects you're working on are coming into greater balance. Temperance is going to open up the space for you to add on to your weight load because now you have everything on lock. And we do have the sun card, bro. You are the main character. You got that main character energy. This is going to have you move forward so much more happy. And the key here with temperance is facets of your lifestyle that blocked you from really living freer because, oh, I have to take care of this. Oh, I have to take care of that. It's automated now. So you can move forward really much freer. And that light of inspiration you have is just going to hit so much harder. All right. You guys stay blessed as motherfucking always. I'm going to see you tomorrow for the transit talk. And until next time.